It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Right over the middle, knee high. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number two.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Nunez on to Moreland. It's a double play. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
First pitch on its way to Upton. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. We are still scoreless. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is fastball down below the knees. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
On the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Martinez on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's...
Now meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Albert. Hoo-ho!
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up Dieter. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sales sets. First pitch on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Here's the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he rips it on the ground to second. Cozart has it. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Anaheim right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Center fielder, number 27.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, gloved by Bogarts. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Benintendi is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Angels down quick. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. One down.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Cozart is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready for another chance, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Marte is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Albert.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Popped him up. Devers is there. 1 away.
Right fielder number 50.
Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard hit towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Back on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Marte, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Martin Maldonado. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Maldonado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moreland over to his right, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. On to the top of inning number. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Top of the Red Sox, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball.
2-1's the count.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Calhoun, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Bogaerts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Captain, Christian Vasquez.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is well struck high and deep toward the left field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Zach Kozar. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. The next 0-2. Popped up. Nunez is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Pujols over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Bradley on second. Benintendi at first. 1 gone. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Xander Bogaerts, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. To short. Backhanded. Bozart for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back to Angel Stadium right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston.
Ready once
64.
again, Andrelton.
And leading off for the Halos, the shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. One and 2, here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in the game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Stepping in now, Zach Kozart. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for Boston.
Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Upton sprinting after it, and that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-1 on its way. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a called strike 3 on the corner.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Popped him up. And this will land foul. high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, captain Christian Vasquez.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1-0 count. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's a 6-1 game. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. As a look, now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already solid. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Scorched to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, Justin Upton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him, and it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Albert now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. They hold on. Here's Mookie Betts and Dan Heenan.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder
Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And the eighth will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
No, that's outside.
And that one just missed outside. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting.
Eighth inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Betts stands at third with one gone in the inning. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 6-2 game. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Well hit to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Chris Young will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Chris Young.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Chopped weakly to the left. Devers has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's 7-2. Jim Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jim Johnson.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The first pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Rafael Devers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. There's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Maldonado finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is low, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
To third. Valbuena's got it. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final run score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.